is Sarah Nakbar. I am a sophomore at the University of Oregon. I'm a psychology major, but I am also taking pre-medical classes with psychiatric ambition. The proposed name of my TED Talk would be Stigma, Mental Illness, and Intersectionality. Through this talk, I will provide examples of the stigma surrounding mental illness in our society. It's shown through insurance, it's shown through the story of the politician Thomas Eagleton. He ended up losing all of his social credibility because of the fact he had a mental illness. The nature of the stigma in our society is paradoxical, and I would like to explore that, as well as the effects of the stigma on relationships, whether they be professional, interpersonal, family. But overall, mental illness separates people who have affliction from the rest of the society. And people are often seen as something other than a person just because they happen to have a mental illness. Mental illness is an intersection in itself, but it can also cross with other minorities. If someone happens to belong to a member of a minority group and also has a mental illness, the mental illness is often seen as an effect of being involved in that minority and not as a thing in itself. So for me, for example, I happen to have bipolar 2 and I also happen to be queer. A lot of people have said the fact that you're bipolar could come from the fact that you're queer. That's not it at all. Those are two very separate issues that people often see as one. And I would like to remove the stigma that surrounds mental illness by showing my personal story as well as exploring some of the ways that it is present in society, and hopefully people can develop a sense of empathy and the rest of the world can be more accepting and we can all learn to change.